We're inside our Winnebago Revel. You have a panel right here that you can pop off. I've already pre-popped it all off, but basically this just slides right out, pops right out, done. And now all we're gonna do is take this, peel this tape right here. Okay, so you're gonna peel this tape, and then I'm not gonna do it on mine because we're gonna take this in and out so many times, but you wanna peel this piece of tape here. That's gonna adhere to the bottom right here, okay? And that's more of a rattle thing than anything. And then you're gonna take this, just like this, and slide it right up, and then push this down, and then tighten these up. And that's the install. It's one of the easiest pieces to install in your Revel. Make sure it's nice and snug. And that's it. So your tape's down here, keeps that from rattling. You got your step right there. The best thing to do to close it, you can use your feet or you can use your hand. Push both of these at the same time. It's nice and tucked in here, so you don't have to worry about hitting your leg on it. You flip it up when you're ready to get into bed, and then when you get out of bed for the day, you can take this and put that back in. And that's the install, super easy. You can keep this, and then if you ever decide that you want to keep your step or move it to the next van, you can do that as well. So hope this video was helpful for our folding bed step pro. We're really excited about this. It's probably one of the easiest installs for our customers, which we're always trying to do is make things super easy that, you know, basically my mom could install it in the van. So if you like these videos, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and we'll continue to keep coming out with informative videos, install videos, highlight videos, and just everything to give you all the information you need